In this video, I will show you how to recreate one of my favorite granulating watercolors by Daniel Smith, Undersea Green. I used this color a lot in painting botanicals and for the green leaves. In my color mixing class, I explain how to read watercolor labels and to understand pigments inside. So basically, when you know which pigments inside particular color, you can recreate this color with other colors that you have in your palette. It can be helpful if, for example, you follow some tutorial by an artist and the artist is using some color that you don't have. You can check out the pigments inside this color on the website artistpigments.org and to recreate this color with your own other colors. So here is a color swatch of Undersea Green. You see how beautiful and muted this green shade is, and it's perfect for painting landscapes and botanicals. Now let's check what are the pigments inside. I see three pigments, PB29, PO48 and PY150. So it's ultramarine blue, it's orange pigment and it's yellow pigment. I checked the pigments and I realized that PB29 is ultramarine blue, and I have a few by different producers, Schmincke and Daniel Smith, but all of them have PB29. If you have French ultramarine, it will be more granulating than ultramarine finest. PO 150, I have Aureoline by Schmincke, it's 151, but it's quite close, so it will work fine. And PO 48, it's Quinacridone Gold. And I found that I have this color by Remrandt, and it has this pigment inside, PO48. So I need to mix these three colors. First, let me show you the color swatches of these three colors. On my Instagram Reels, I showed how to mix this color Undersea Green with two colors by Daniel Smith. It's Quinacridone Gold and it's also Ultramarine. So it depends on which colors you have in your palette. You can use other colors that you have, trying to reach this exact shade that you need. And now I'm starting mixing colors. First I will mix ultramarine and Quinacridone orange, and I will add a little bit of yellow. Basically, the mix of blue and yellow will give us green shade, but if you will mix ultramarine with Aureoline, you will see that it's pretty bright and very cold green color. And if we add Quinacridone orange, it will be more muted, more warm and more natural. Sometimes I got questions on my Instagram of what proportions are in this color mix. And of course I cannot say you particular numbers, it's approximate amount, and you normally just mixing colors, adding little by little of each until you get the shade you want. Now if I add more Quinacridone orange, I will get more brownish shade. To balance this color and create more green shade, I need to add Aureoline. To understand these rules, you need to learn color theory, at least basics about color wheel and how primary colors are mixing with each other, creating other shades. I actually like the first shade I got. I think it's pretty nice. I can add a bit more yellow to create more green shade and to experiment with different hues by adding little by little ultramarine and aureoline, creating more intensity in this green shade. The main advantage of using single pigmented colors instead of one pre-made is that you can use these colors for painting different other parts of the painting. Like for example, you can use blue shade for painting flowers or sky or anything else. I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comments which color would you like me to recreate next.